Back last year, 7 News reported how the Arlington County Board revised its policy to make sure police officers don't contact ICE agents, even in cases when police officers know there are confirmed terrorists, human traffickers, and gang members in Arlington. Now, the Arlington County Board said they passed this policy because they said illegal immigrants in the community weren't comfortable reporting crimes to police, so they were reporting fewer crimes to police. We asked for data on that, but the county never gave it to us.
I tell you folks, how New York got stuck with Kathy Hochul and how Virginia got stuck with their governor Spanberger is beyond me. These people are out of their minds, and when I tell you that they care nothing about the safety of people, especially Americans, it's an understatement with these two. We're going to get into this. Here we go. Hey there, Patriots. This is True Outlaw Patriot coming at you with another one. This quick video that I'm going to put down is just basically two stories. One coming out of New York, one coming out of Virginia. It involves both governors, and it involves two crimes that happen. And, of course, both done by illegal immigrants. Okay? But they're two stories that I have not heard of. One of them, I believe, is just coming out. The other one, it's a month old. And if you're from New York and you watch my content, if I missed this on the mainstream media because I have not seen it, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Everybody else, let me know what you guys think. Without getting too deep into the opening, let's get into this. Check out what's going on in New York with Kathy Hochul. Both these stories are going to piss everyone off. Check this out.
Exclusively telling Fox News an illegal immigrant accused of a deadly arson attack in New York City last month could be back on the streets thanks to sanctuary policies. And those policies are about people in this situation as victims being less important than the people who commit them. The fire that happened there killed 4 people, including a 3-year-old child, and it hurt 7 others. Prosecutors charged the suspect from Mexico with 8 counts of murder and arson. And now, New York Governor Kathy Hochul is trying to push those sanctuary laws to go even further to the left. Yesterday, she put forward several new anti-ICE proposals on top of the ones that she had already pushed earlier this year. And they would prevent police from cooperating with federal immigration agents, banning ICE agents from wearing masks, and expanding areas where ICE cannot go. No-go zones for ICE?
Okay, before he puts in his 2 cents into this, I did not hear about this. This came out last month, okay? Literally, I mean, what's today, the 18th, 19th, whatever. This happened on March 16th in New York. I didn't hear about this. It was nowhere on the news. I'm even surprised this is coming out now, and it's like, it makes me wonder, like, what in the hell is going on in New York, okay? What is going on in New York, and what is going on in these sanctuary cities that they basically, they keep helping these illegal migrant criminals? I mean, it's beyond reasoning anymore, people. It's beyond words. I'll never understand what is it about sanctuary cities that the people that are in charge make it seem as if you're an illegal immigrant and you commit a crime, you're at no fault. They keep letting you out. They keep letting you commit crimes. And then, like I said before, and until that blood is shed, then that's when they wind up taking action. In this case, okay, what did she just say? 8 people were killed in that fire. One of them was a little 3-year-old girl or something like that. It's like, what the hell? Why did it get that far? It's insane.
Local cops should be focused on local crimes. And this is something that is supported by many in law enforcement who want to make sure that they can focus on the communities where the taxpayers are paying their salaries to do their jobs to protect them. Not doing ICE's job. I just want to have more protections in place that
oh man, you know, I'm so infuriated. It's like local cops are saying that she's supposedly saying that they're saying that they want to do their job. But isn't this guy that wind up committing arson? Isn't that like out in like I am so tongue-tied. I'm so sorry. That is something that happened locally in the neighborhood. Okay? And if they caught the guy, they already know what he did, what he's capable of doing. What is so hard about taking that dude, whoever committed the arson, and just handing him over to ICE and let ICE deal with him? This whole excuse about, well, we need the cops to go, and investigate the local crimes. But damn it, if there are illegal immigrants committing crime amongst the people, okay, in society, in your county, in your city, in your state, whatever the case is, you free up the cops from having to deal with these people if you give them to ICE, and then they could go focus on other crimes. It's like, no, you know what? They don't have time for that. We're just going to let it go. And if we happen to catch them, we catch them. And that's it. Unreal.
I think are long overdue, so I'm anxious to get this done.
In focus now, Congressman Brian Mast, Republican of the great state of Florida. Look, this is blatant. This is not America or Americans first. Heck, it's not even the people in our own state first. Your response?
It's illegals first, number one. You pointed that out rightly. What are those no-go zones that you were referencing? It's places like schools and hospitals. This is insanity to me. I'm a father of four. I look at this and I say, you're going to say, send my kids to school, but for somebody that is an illegal, that school would be a sanctuary for youth MS-13 or something else. Or somebody that's at a hospital, the hospital would be a sanctuary for somebody suspected of assault that law enforcement can't go there. This is why I'm so proud to be a Floridian. You have these crazy policies, psychotic policies in New York, where they're telling law enforcement, don't be against crime, and we don't want your help in dealing with it. That's psychotic.
Yeah, and our audience saw you salute, of course, your military background. 20% of the U.S. Protection in this country, police forces, is former military like yourself. So this puts a lot of pressure on them as they won't be able to do their jobs. I want to get to this. An emotional hearing yesterday. Families of victims killed by illegal immigrants testifying about the human toll of Democrats' sanctuary policies. Let's watch.
A classmate of his asked him for a ride home, and unbeknownst to him, that classmate wanted to murder Josh so that he could scrap his truck for some money. This creates a hole in a family like you can never imagine. It will never be repaired here. Our lives will be different. It's like a bomb was dropped in our family.
Tell Hallie's brother that he's now an only child. All because an illegal immigrant that was allowed to live in a sanctuary city while breaking our laws repeatedly until she finally murdered someone with her reckless, selfish ways.
Well, after all of that, Democrat Hank Johnson went after Republicans for having the hearing at all. Republican Brandon Gill had some words following that. Watch.
We have had mass murder after mass murder in this country perpetrated by all kinds of people. But I just want to talk about those that have been perpetrated by white males.
I am so disgusted with these Democrats, the way they keep doing this. I am just so disgusted. I mean, words cannot describe how pissed off these Democrats make me. Okay? The way they keep pulling the race card when it comes to crime. It's like no one is... The people that want peace, the people that want safety, 9 out of 10 times, they don't care who lives in their neighborhood, as long as they are not criminals and they don't act up and wind up bringing the value of the neighborhood down. They want hardworking, American first, patriotic people that love this country, love their neighbors. These Democrats keep pulling this damn race card every single time, and they keep pointing it at white people. Meanwhile, I'm not going to say what we see. You know what I see on the news? You know what I see on the news? I'm going to be straight up forward with this, people. I don't care who I offend. This is what I see on the news time and time and time again. And I don't want to hear it because the news is corrupt, because 90%, 99% of the news is all left-leaning. Okay? But you won't see it on theirs. But you know what I see when I hit social media, when I hit right-wing media, whatever? I see more crimes perpetrated by everybody else other than white people. Okay? Not saying that they don't commit crimes, but it's just non-stop. Especially when it comes to all these illegal immigrants. It's just non-stop. Okay? And like I said, I don't care who I offend. I'm not trying to offend anybody. But these Democrats, all they keep doing is talk about white crime, white systemic racism, white this, white that. Meanwhile, all these illegal immigrants that they're catching committing these crimes, what are they? Okay? They're from every other country, and you can barely make out any of them if they're white. I mean, it's just sickening. It's like, who cares what color they are? What we're talking about is you let these people in. I don't care if they came from Ireland. I don't care if they came in illegally from Ireland, from Britain, from Canada, from the Ukraine, or from Jamaica, or from China. The thing about it is, you let in these derelicts into this country, and if they're criminals, they're going to commit crimes, and they are committing crimes. Why do these Democrats always have to go to race and make it seem as if, you know what, the real problem is all the crime committed by white people in this country? It's just... This is why I get so infuriated, because it's like, we know that we have homegrown criminals in this country in the worst way. And if we have to spend our time worried about all the illegals coming into this country and committing crimes, we're never going to get a hold on everyone else that's born and raised in this country that's committing crime. And yes, that includes white and black alike. It doesn't matter. But these Democrats is just, I tell you, these people are just straight up evil.
Not minimizing the tragedy that is before us today with you three women, but the other tragedies at the hands of non-immigrants, just as important.
That was one of the most disgusting testimonies I have ever heard. To have Hank come in here and lecture angel families about how they shouldn't be here, how we shouldn't be holding this hearing. What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Well, it's a great question. Did you hear Hank Johnson call the grieving moms, you three women? Wow.
You know, you look at this, I don't know every illegal that was that's killed somebody, or every family that suffers that's one of these angel families. But I know one story that I read about that was Richard Williams, Vietnam, Air Force veteran, standing along train tracks and pushed onto the tracks and killed. It's just another one of those stories of what? A preventable death that leaves grieving families behind. Nobody cares about whether they're black, white, brown, or any other color. We know that it's preventable if they're in the United States of America illegally. We have a commitment to stop that. And you have people like Governor Hochul saying, no, we're not going to be against that crime because it's an illegal person, and we put politics first.
Well, and you saw Hank Johnson there.
I mean, it's ridiculous, people. As a matter of fact, this dude, Hank Johnson, let's just put it this way, people, okay? Excuse me. Right now in the news, it's starting to circulate the news. In Louisiana, okay, a man was wind up getting caught by the cops. He wind up getting into a shootout. He killed him. The cops killed him. Okay, but what did the man do? The man killed his 8 children, and he shot and killed his 8 children. There was 2 adults in the house also. He basically shot 10 people. The 8 people that died were all children, ranging from a year-old to 14 years old. Okay. But you know why you won't hear about it on the news? Now it's starting to circulate, but you're not hearing about it? It was a black man, killed his whole family. Okay? As I'm making this video that I'm dropping tonight is Sunday. Now it's starting to circulate the news. And even with that, the Democrats won't touch that. Why? Is it because he was a black man that killed his whole family? But yet this man, Johnson's talking about, look at all the crime that's being committed by white people. We know there is crime being committed by white people in America. But there's also crime being committed by blacks, Hispanics, Asians, Americans. We don't need any more people coming in here illegally, especially when they're just straight up criminals. Okay? Just straight up criminals. And President Trump was right. The people that they're letting into this country, that they've let into this country, they had no vetting. But a lot of the countries that were letting them out, that were basically letting them leave, they were emptying out their prison systems and their insane asylums. And all these Democrats can do is keep going straight to the race card when it comes to this. It's insane. Let's get to the next story, because now we're going to go to Virginia. Wait till you hear this story. Here we go.
In the deep dive tonight, it happened again. An illegal immigrant with a long criminal record released back onto the streets despite warnings that he's a danger to the community.
And now he's charged with attempted rape. We have team coverage tonight as this case is putting a new spotlight on local police partnerships with ICE. Kayla Gaskins is on Capitol Hill, where so-called sanctuary city policies are under scrutiny.
But we will go first to Nick Minnock in Arlington for the latest on this criminal investigation. Nick?
Right now, I'm in Clarendon on Wilson Boulevard next to the Whole Foods. This is where police say a man, an illegal immigrant, stalked a woman, hit her, and attempted to rape her. Arlington police say on April 12th, Luzvin Orvando Garcia Moran attempted to rape a woman at 5:41 in the morning in Clarendon. Police say the woman was waiting for a ride share when Garcia Moran started talking to her. The victim walked away. He followed, grabbed her, pushed her into a wall, and physically assaulted her. The victim was able to get away, but he wasn't done. Police say Garcia Moran reapproached and assaulted her again. When the victim yelled for help, two people came to her aid and called police. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security confirms Garcia Moran is in the country illegally. He's from Guatemala, and he has at least 25 prior charges over the past 6 years, including charges for assault and battery.
You believe this, people? In 6 freaking years, this man has 25 charges. I mean, what? And I'm going to keep saying it. What in the hell is wrong with you people on the left? 25. Not 2, not 1, not 2, not a maybe and another one. 25 times this man has had the law on his ass. And he's an illegal immigrant. And because he's in a sanctuary city or state, whatever you want to call Virginia, okay, it's like they give them carte blanche. It's bad enough that we have the horror stories still coming out of American citizens that are criminals that have been given no cash bail and let out 20, 30, 40 times. You're going to let the illegals do it too. Listen, I'm furious, people. I'm like, I mean, because these instances, it could be any one of our family members, friends, even a total stranger. We just happen to be walking down the street or going somewhere and somebody goes and does something. Any one of us could be in one of these situations where something like this will happen. How are we supposed to deal with that? How are we supposed to deal with that? And yet these Democrats, these liberals that are running these sanctuary cities, they basically want to take over the whole country. They want people to believe that people on the right are the ones with the problem. That they're standing on the right side of history. How hard would it have been to take this dude after the first time, never mind the 25th time, after the first time and say, oh, you're here illegally, you already broke the law, you're out. This is why I keep saying, people, about that. I've been repeating it in a lot of my videos about like this blood sacrifice. It's like they need this to happen. They want this to happen.
Attempting to disarm a police officer instead of being trained.
I'm sorry, let me go back a little bit.
For assault and battery, and attempting to disarm a police officer. Instead of being transferred to ICE for deportation, he was released back into the community by the Arlington sheriff. DHS said in a statement that, quote, Virginia's sanctuary policies allowed this illegal alien to go on a crime spree. Arlington Sheriff Jose Quiros, like Fairfax County Sheriff Stacey Kincaid, doesn't cooperate with ICE, and their official policy is not to honor ICE immigration detainers and warrants. Jonathan Fahey is a former acting director of ICE.
Arlington County policies is utterly absurd. Law enforcement works best when the local, state, and federal all work together. And Arlington County, again, is putting politics first, much like they do in Fairfax. And unfortunately, we have a victim of a crime very recently that didn't need to be a victim of the crime. It's amazing to me that the governor would not allow somebody like this to be turned over to ICE.
Now, I reached out to Governor Abigail Spanberger's office and the Arlington sheriff, asking them, are they going to honor DHS's request that they not release this man back into the community? They have not said. The suspect is currently being held at the Arlington Adult Detention Center. Back to you.
All right, Nick, you just talked about the Arlington sheriff and his deputies not working with ICE. Do Arlington police officers work with ICE in these types of cases?
They don't, Scott. Not on any case. In fact, last year, 7 News reported how the Arlington County Board revised its policy to make sure police officers don't contact ICE agents, even in cases when police officers know there are confirmed terrorists, human traffickers, and gang members in Arlington. Now, the Arlington County Board said they passed this policy because they said illegal immigrants in the community weren't comfortable reporting crimes to police, so they were reporting fewer crimes to police. We asked for data on that, but the county never gave it to us. Reporting in Arlington, Nick Minock, 7 News.
Okay, you see what I'm saying, people? I mean, you just have these traitors within us. You have these traitors within our country. Okay, for law enforcement to come out and say, no, we're not going to help the government get rid of these bad actors. It's disgusting. Shame on you people. You all should lose your jobs. You all actually, if you ask me, every politician, every governor, every sheriff's department, every police officer, whatever, it doesn't matter. You don't want to help get these criminals out, and you know they're committing crimes, and you're letting them back out on the street. You should be arrested for aiding and abetting criminals in this country, because you would do it to your next door neighbor if you found out somebody was out there selling a damn nickel bag. Okay, and you found out his little brother knew about it. You're more than willing to go and arrest them. Okay, especially if they're American. You'd be willing to do that and lock them up and throw away the key. And yet you are helping people that are in the country, number one, illegally in the first place. They're committing crimes, and then you're going to come on and say, no, we're not going to cooperate to get rid of them. Why? It's because if things get too good, where there's no crime, you're going to lose your job. Is that what it is? I'm beginning to think this is job security for police departments and sheriff departments that don't want to cooperate with ICE to get rid of these illegal immigrants. There, I said it. I'm beginning to think that's one of the things. This is for them. This is job security, and they don't care who lives or who dies. When it comes to the higher ups, in my opinion, I believe it's all about a blood sacrifice. I mean, because it's just insane. It used to be in New York years ago, if you see something, say something. Now it's like, if you say something, you're going to get arrested for being a rat. You're going to get arrested because you're hurting the illegal immigrant community. Which in this country, there should be no illegal immigrant community. And what this man came out and said, that the people in the immigrant communities, they don't want to say anything. I spoke about this, it wasn't a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, on one of my videos. I might have mentioned it 2 or 3 times, where this is one of the problems, especially in New York and especially in Yonkers, where there's a lot of immigrant communities. The people won't say anything because once they form the community, okay, let's just take Mexico, for instance. You get a Mexican community, and you get the criminals from Mexico embedding themselves in that community, they feel as if they're still back in Mexico, so they're not gonna say anything. They're not gonna tell the cops. They're gonna do nothing, because now they're in fear again. Okay? But you know how you clean that up? If you come into this country illegally, even if you're not a criminal, you need to kick them all out. If you're not going to cooperate, then you have no business being here in the first place. And if you came into the country illegally, even if you're not a criminal, you have no business being here. But it's like, I can't understand, no matter how much I look online, why is it that in sanctuary cities, they let these criminals get away, and you can't really get a definitive answer of why. And in my opinion, there is no reason why. They just let it happen. It's like you're telling me that right now, me, if I decided to move back to New York and all that, I commit crimes? No, I've gotten in trouble for doing stupid things in New York. Okay? So what makes me any more special than all these illegals that are committing crimes and you're letting them out? Like in this case in Virginia, 25 times this man had problems with the law. Show me an American, and well, obviously probably now because we're seeing it. Okay? That they're letting them out, but before it was never like that. There was no such thing as just letting somebody out time and time and time and time again. I mean, this is just, it's just evil, people. It's just evil, and it's wicked. It needs to stop. These people need to get kicked out. And in all honesty, I mean, listen, I don't know how it is in all these other states. I know that in some states, whenever you're going to go vote, people do vote for sheriffs and stuff like that. If this is the same way it is in Virginia, you people in Virginia need to start voting out these sheriffs or whoever it is that are for not helping ICE do their job. Plain and simple. And I've been saying it for the longest. People need you. Anybody out there who has had a family member or yourselves have been victim to things like this, you need to flood the courts with freaking lawsuits against everyone, against the politicians, against the police department, whoever it is that is helping these illegals and regular homegrown criminals get away with all these crimes. Just flood the courts with lawsuits, man. Something has to give. Something has to give, because it's like, when is it going to stop? These two stories really got me upset. They really did. But anyway, please watch the video that I put out 2 days ago, because it wasn't pushed out once again. Okay, even though it got good analytics. Okay, go back, rewatch it, give it a thumbs up, pass it around, copy and paste the link, throw it on your socials, and do the same thing with this video. If you got the hype option, hype the videos. We got to get this channel going, and we got to get these stories out. I want to do a lot more, but I'll be honest with you people, I get very discouraged as of late because my content is not really being pushed out. But a lot of these stories that I'm putting out, you're not really hearing about them either. And these are things that people need to hear about. Okay? Especially when it comes to New York and Virginia. I mean, they're states side by side, and you got this freaking wicked dynamic duo, these governors, these liberal snake women that are in charge, and to them it's like, hey, illegals come first, and that's it. Your pain and suffering doesn't matter to us. We're going to raise taxes. You're going to keep going to work. You're going to pay the taxes so that we can take care of all the illegal immigrants. And if one of them happens to, I don't know, rob you, rape you, murder you, whatever the case is, oh, too bad. Thank you for your vote and your taxes. We'll move on to the next one. I just can't, people. I just can't. But anyway, that's what I got for you. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, pass the channel around. And if you can help support the channel, there's a link in my description to my Cash App and my merch store. So remember, people, stay vigilant. Keep praying for each other. Keep praying for the women and the children. Pray for this country. Pray for your enemies. Pray for President Trump. And don't forget to pray for all the missing children that they brought across the border. Peace.